course, you know, it's me, Jasmine, from the D.L. Hughley Show, sitting here with the fabulous Sunny Hostin. Let me tell you something. First of all, let me say this. I feel a little intimidated because she's so much smarter than me. She pretends like she's not, but she is. But we're hanging out here at 7 Bistro in Midtown Manhattan, having a little cocktails and conversations, and we're going to talk about everything, and I mean everything. And you know me, I'm gonna get to the bottom of everything. But we're gonna take it slow, you know, the little girlfriend conversation, which I love so much.
Me
And
too.
you are so beautiful.
Oh,
You're
thank
gorgeous.
you. I never really feel gorgeous. In fact, one of the things that I don't like about my job is that I don't like the hair and makeup stuff. I'm the girl that on the weekends has her hair pulled back, absolutely no makeup, no nothing. My husband has to say, "You gonna comb your hair before we go out?"
First of all, don't ever let your husband say that.
He totally. Well, I married that guy, and a lot of people don't understand it, but I wanted the guy that would tell me, that doesn't really look good on you. I wanted that transparency, that honesty. You know, what you see is what you get with me. I always
my kind of girl.
I always speak my mind, and I needed that partner.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that. I don't understand my friends that want to marry men or date men. They are liars. They aren't going to be honest. They aren't going to be really their ride or die partner.
Though? I think everybody likes just a little bit of roughneck. You just want a little bit of edge, not a lot, but you want a little bit of edge.
I got too much roughneck in my husband. Actually, he's
Let me
rough,
find
but
out.
he's honest.
Really?
And I like that.
Now let me ask you this, since we're talking about your husband. First, how long have you been married?
16 years.
I'm gonna need a double gimlet straight up.
It's been a long time.
16 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's great.
Did you ever think that you would not find that right one?
No. I think that you have a lot of right ones. I think you have a lot of different people, soulmates that are good for you at different parts of your life. And I wasn't really looking for the Mr. Right. He just kind of landed.
And you weren't looking at all?
No, not really. I mean, my mother was getting worried because I was getting older. You know, your eggs get old.
Yeah.
But I was having a really good time. I was a serial dater. I dated a lot of guys at the same time, and I was having a really good time.
See,
I was not pressed.
That's what I need to do. I'm not a serial dater.
Men can smell desperation. See,
now wait a minute.
Men can smell.
I'm not desperate.
That.
Did you say desperate?
But no,
I felt like you looked at me when you said desperate.
I'm saying, men, I think, can smell when you want to get married, when you want to have kids, when you're itching to do that. But I think when you're just chill and you're yourself and just doing your own thing, that's when the universe brings the right people to you.
Well, does it smell like desperation?
No, it doesn't.
Are you sure?
But I have girlfriends that are just, you could see it.
You know what's funny that you would even say that is I read a story, well, it's gone viral now, about the girl who married herself, 40 years old. For her birthday, she spent a ton of money.
I don't get that. I mean, you're already your biggest fan, or you should be, right? No one else makes you happy. You got to make yourself happy. So why spend all that money to show the world that you don't need anyone?
Yeah, that's true.
I personally can't see it. Take yourself on a really good trip. You know?
Well, she can't now because she's broke.
She's broke. She doesn't have any money now. Take yourself on a good trip. Buy yourself something great. Put a down payment on an apartment or a house. Why would you?
I don't know.
Point of
she
that?
said she felt like she would never get the opportunity to have that, wonderful. Now, I don't know the whole story. Somebody's now saying that there's more to it. All I know is at the end of the day, you still married yourself. I think that's a little creepy, but
whack. But society, I think, tells women that we need that we need a man,
a lot of pressure,
or a partner to make us whole, that we need the big wedding to make us whole. Now I know people are going to say, yeah, but you had all that.
Yeah.
You have all that, but...
Because I was sitting here looking at this shining in my face, and I was like, yeah, you had a big wedding.
And the engagement ring is fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, see?
But I never needed that.
Yeah. It's funny that you would say that because people never believe me when I say this, but I have never dreamed about having a big wedding. Never. I've never imagined myself in a wedding dress. Yeah. I've never thought, walking down and if I do get married, which for some reason, you may think this is crazy, maybe not. I actually thought maybe I don't want to get married. Maybe I'd have a partner You know,
Yeah.
like a business,
That's
like
what they do in
he and I
Europe.
would kind of be in a partnership, and you know that way there's not that piece of paper that makes you act crazy all of a
Yeah.
sudden. I have really thought that, and if I do get married, listen, I'm going straight to the justice of the peace. I do. Where do I sign? And I'm out.
Right.
Like
Because
I don't know.
the wedding, I got to tell you, I never dreamed of that either, this big Cinderella thing. But the wedding is nothing, having been through it, in comparison to the work that it takes to build a friendship and a partnership and a relationship and a family. That's the important stuff. Like all that other stuff, it just means nothing.
Wow.
My friends are dropping like flies. You know, the 1 in 2, 50% divorce rate.
And that's what scares me.
My friends are
That
dropping like
is what
flies.
scares me.
Yeah.
The other thing that scares, you know what? Before I talk any more about that, I'm gonna need my drink. Come.
I'll have.
Now, what did you get? You ordered. I
No,
ordered a tequila
I
gimlet.
got a Hendrix gin gimlet up in a martini glass, which is my
I've
drink.
never had. That is your drink?
Yeah.
Can I tell you what my drink
That's
is?
my drink. What's
A
yours?
tequila gimlet.
See?
Bruised, straight up, served it with Don Julio, of course.
They look the same.
They do.
This is
yours?
cucumber, so this may be me.
Yeah,
Because it's Hendrix.
with the gin, right?
Although
Oh yeah, this is me.
I like
with
my
the gimlet.
gimlets a little limey.
Yeah,
Let's
this is
see.
looking a little
Let's
total
see.
tequila. I may
Let me
not be able to
see.
work today.
Yeah. I need a little more lime juice.
And I need just a little more lime juice and
so
a
difficult.
tiny bit of simple syrup.
Yeah,
But before
same
I
too.
do, I'm gonna take another sip.
Yeah, I need the same thing. So a little more lime juice, a little more simple syrup, and same for you.
Same thing.
Well, you know what's interesting? I will tell you. A friend of mine told me that when you get grown,
Grown, real
you
grown.
get grown, whatever grown is to you, because I've been, you know, I went to college at 16, so I've been on my own for a long time. But when you are grown, you should be able to go up to a bar, sit by yourself at the bar, and order a grown person's drink. Whatever that drink is going to be. You shouldn't really be sitting at the bar and ordering a Cosmo because you saw it on Sex and the City. Or you shouldn't be...
Or an apple martini.
An apple martini.
Yeah.
It should be a grown person's drink that you really enjoy.
Yes.
So through the years, I tried all these different drinks, and the gin gimlet is my drink. I also like a good bourbon. I'll drink a good bourbon drink. There's a spot in Harlem called the Cecil, and they have a drink called the Masai, which is a... They know me probably too well at the Cecil, but I drink a
Don't be ashamed.
I drink a Masai, and I also am part owner in a restaurant
Really?
in New Rochelle called Alvin and Friends, and I have a bourbon drink there too.
Let me tell you something.
Grown people
It
stuff.
took me a while to learn what kind of drink I like. Now I went through
Takes a
all the
while.
sweet stuff. I went through the
Yeah.
margaritas and the pina coladas. And then when I realized that I'm not a lush.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not. But what I
I'm a
found
drinker.
was,
I
yeah, me
drink.
too. But
Yeah,
I
I drink.
used to be ashamed to say that I like a good, strong, sturdy drink because
Yeah.
I drink what I feel like. And
You
I
like
always
a
felt-
grown person's drink.
That's a grown person's drink. I don't want a lot of sugar, a lot of sweet stuff.
either.
I want to be able. I'm paying for tequila. I want to taste it.
I want
But I
a
want it to
grown-
be good tequila.
It's a grown person's
It's got to
drink.
be a grown person's
You
drink.
see?
I think so.
Yeah.
So I am actually a grown woman.
You're a grown woman.
Yes, I am.
Every time I have friends that are recently turning 40, and I said to them, definitely by 40. Definitely by 40. I would say by 30 you should be able to order that drink.
Ooh, food.
But
That's
by
always
40, you got to be able to go to a bar, sit by yourself
Yes.
as a woman, and order
great. Thank you.
a grown person's drink. And
Oh
I
yeah,
will
that
tell
looks
you,
yummy.
I can't begin to tell you how many times I've been at a bar, and I'm a bar fly. I mean, I own one, but I also frequent them. And I sit at the bar, and men hear me order the drink, and they're like,
Yeah.
you drink bourbon?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
But you know, the funny
do.
thing is, like I said, I used to kind of feel.
looks right.
Oh, this looks right.
That
Oh
looks
yeah,
right.
it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, because it looks greener. A little
Take
more
two.
green.
Yes, yes.
Let's see.
Let's see what we got going, Miss Sunny.
Yeah, mine's right.
Ooh.
Is it good?
Yes, it is. Here's the cocktails and
Cheers.
conversations,
I
girl.
know. Yeah, that's right.
Let me tell you something. That is delicious.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know where I'm going to put it.
I know.
Because I don't want to put it too far because I'll need it.
I know.
But I'm going to need my plate. Yeah, that looks a little shaky.
I might put mine up here. Let me see.
Yeah, because I'll cry if it spills. I'll just put mine here next to me so I can grab it every now and then. But now that I have my drink, it's time to get to the real stuff.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now, this is what I've always wondered. You've been married for 16 years.
Yeah.
Okay.